Hello, I'm Dr. Gary Arthur right here in downtown Laguna Beach. I'm a doctor of chiropractic and naturopathic medicine since 1987. Fortunately, I've had the opportunity to work with so many thousands of people and I consider most of them friends and able to help them get better. Today we're going to talk about lung health. Have you noticed what the sky's been looking like lately and how bad it looks? We sent a picture to show what we've been looking at, this red ball in the sky, meaning the sun filled with smoke. So we're gonna do 5 things to help your lungs to work better. And the first thing is, let's just talk about the research. A guy won a Nobel Prize. He found that, when they studied the brain and what the brain does, 90% of the brain's capacity and energy is used just to hold our bodies in relation to gravity. Only 10% has to do with organ function and thinking and your metabolism. That's if you have normal posture. If you have postural distortions, it's going to use part of that precious 10%. Postural distortions can lead to this concept, which is one of the 5 things. If the brain is sending the electricity down through the spinal cord and then out through these nerves, I'm going to show you on a chart real quick. This goes to where the lungs, it comes right out of here. C7T1 is a nerve supply to the lungs. So we want to make sure that there's plenty of nerve supply and not decreased nerve supply going to the lungs. That's done basically with stretches, exercises, therapies, massage, and gentle adjustments that help to bring it from red light to green light. I used to play red light, green light when I was drinking my milk. Mom and Dad, yeah, gave me that. Secondly, has to do with some self-help things for the lungs. These are called neurolymphatic reflexes. Now, this is where I've learned some of the best things I've ever learned as a doctor, the Applied Kinesiology book. They took Chinese medicine and all these different doctors' work, and they found that there are these lymphatic reflexes for the lung. Now, here's the lung you'll see right here, the relationship with the meridian and the organ relationship to the deltoid. But if you go to the 3rd spot down on your rib cage, you can stimulate the lymphatic reflex. So if you go right underneath your collarbone, go to the first little indentation, that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. The 3rd little spot right there, if your lungs have been aggravated, you'll notice that's tender and sore. So if you just get in there for about 30 seconds and rub little circles, you might find it's a little bit sore. That's number 2, stimulate the lymphatic fluid in and out of the lung system. Number 3 has to do with the acupuncture circuit breaker to the lungs. Large intestine 19 is right here, right on the side of your nose. If you tap here, I'll usually use that finger, or my middle finger is a little stronger, and tap right on the side of your nose about 100 times. That'll stimulate the qi that the Chinese doctors work with, the electromagnetic energy flowing right to the lungs. That's number 3. Number 4 has to do with some nutrition. And nutrition, vitamin C is really good for the lungs, really important. We like this one, it has bioflavonoids with it as well. And there's also a product called pneumotrophin PMG. If your lungs seem like they're congested or you're noticing soreness, if you do start to actually feel like you're fighting an infection or something like that, you're starting to need more immune support, there are specific immune support products that we can use, all kinds of different nutritional therapies to help support the immune system. And then the last one has to do with just physically getting more air into your lungs. This is called a deep breather exercise. So if you're game, stand on up and try this with me. You're gonna blow out all your air, try to get it all out. And then we're gonna breathe in, up through the nose, hold your breath here, and then we're gonna flex against a full expanded rib cage full of good oxygen. So we're gonna blow it out. Here we go, here we go. Shake it off, let's do this. All right, here we go. And then blow it out. Let's try it again. Hold your breath. That's a deep breather. The idea is once you get your lungs expanded with oxygen, you flex against it, which pushes that oxygen out into the little alveolar sacs where the blood is then exchanging with the oxygen. So that's really good. Now, I told you I would show you something special. Walk with me for just a second. It does show what we were talking about. It shows that the the brain is generating the electricity. It goes down through the spine, and you'll see right here, C7 and T1 is the nerve supply directly to the lungs and to the heart. So the idea is you want to get that electricity flowing down and then out through this part of your neck right to the lungs. And also sometimes people will notice weakness or even achiness in the base of the neck, or even numbness or tingling down in the hands. It means there's something going on with nerve supply being pinched off, like the little red light, green lights I showed you. So that's just about the basic neurology of having good lung function and what can be done about it. So hopefully this has helped you. Please share this with your friends. And if we don't have your email and you want to email us, you can go to, well, Maria, what would she go to?
You can go to healthandbalance.com or
healthandbalance.com, and you can get on the email list, and we'll keep on giving you updates and let you know what's happening with us. We're going to be doing an Aloha Week, treating everybody for free very soon here. You can keep posted for that. Hopefully this has been helpful, and share it with your friends. God bless. Be well.